Hi, life path number 9. How is everybody doing? This is Healing Hands. Guys, I've been guided to do a what could change reading for you for the month. Guessing this is for the month of May, but this is a timeless reading. So which means anytime you stumble upon it is when you're meant to get your message. Guys, I don't know why we're doing this, but hey, I'm just a messenger and I struggled with this for a couple days and not really understanding why do we need to do a what could change type of reading. But hey, I guess the reading is meant to pick up energies around what could possibly change in your current situation, in your environment, and that's taking into consideration free will, all right, and the fact that you do have free will as well as everybody who may be in this situation or in this circumstance with you, everybody who might be impacted in this whatever the situation may be. There is free will. Everybody and this changes might have to do with, if you make the right decision, or if those people of that person who is also involved in this situation is able to make the right choice or the right decision. That could change the whole situation for you. It doesn't mean the situation is going to change per se, because like I said, you have free will. But you do have the ability to usher in whatever could change, whatever this is, whatever changes that might be needed for this circumstance to turn around. So I'm gonna pull like 3 cards from the first deck, and we have the 3 cards here, and then I'm gonna pull 3 corresponding cards to kind of clarify the initial 3 cards that we pulled. And we're not gonna be delving too deep. We're just gonna be going straight to the point. And getting some clear, concise message, which is why we're using this deck. This deck kind of, oh wow. All right, guys, I think my card all fell to the ground, to the floor. All right, so the first card we have is Caring Connection. That's this one right here. And it's a number 14, which equal to a 5. And 5 is a number of risk, freedom, challenge, conflicts. So some kind of conflict might be resolved, might have the ability to resolve that. Regarding a connection, maybe a love connection or some kind of family situation might have the ability to be resolved. And the second card talks about Angel of Strength. It's a number 50. And which equal to a 5. 5 also is a number of change. So you do have a 5-5 on the table. But it talks about having supports around whatever this situation is, and you being provided with the strength that that you're going to need to overcome whatever the challenge is, whatever the situation is for you. And the next card here is number 11. Number 11 is a master number, and it talks about our ability to use our intuition. But it talks about cornucopia in this deck. And cornucopia usually talks about, having some kind of wish fulfillment, ability to manifest some kind of resolution, ability to change a situation around. All right, we're taking this one. Okay. So number 14, like I said, Caring Connection. The clarifying card is a 6 of hearts, which is a 6 of cups in the regular tarot. But in this deck, it references a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And it talks about emotion, it talks about love, it talks about desire, it talks about sympathy, and it also talks about healing. All right. So there might be the ability of you have the strength to heal this, connection. Whatever might have gone wrong in this connection, you do have the opportunity to heal it this month, or the opportunity to be able to make a decision around that, or for the person who is involved or other people that are involved to be able to also choose, healing, and choose some kind of personal fulfillment that can come out of this whole situation for you. But this card, where we pull the hearts, it talks about somebody in their midlife, usually between the ages of 30 and 64. And it talks about somebody being able to also use their intuition. And it says like in case the person has no inner peace or heart desire, it's possible for your heart desire to be arriving, or for you to be able to, like, we picked up that heart desire and personal fulfillment with the cornucopia card. So this card for me is also reiterating that and talking about for you to beware of self-sacrifice and proposal in love, delays and frustrations, and telling you are on the right path. And when I see 11, 11 also indicates somebody being on the right path. And it talks about, unexpected good luck and fortune and assistance offered. And when I see assistance offered, it takes me back to this angel of strength and the fact that, you're getting some kind of assistance in terms of you having the strength to cope or to change the situation. And it says feeling of goodwill and receiving gifts, feeling blessed. And sometimes it also references children or birth. But whatever the case may be, it looks like there might be an opportunity to heal whatever disruption might have happened in this caring connection, and being able to usher some kind of peace or peaceful resolution, or find a middle ground in whatever this situation is. The next card, which is the Angel of Strength, where we talked about you having some kind of additional help. The card that we put to clarify that is an earth sign, references an earth sign, somebody who may have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. And it talks about labor, career, physical body, discipline, responsibility. And number 4 is the number of foundation. So this shows me that it has to do with some kind of foundation or stability, which could be around your career or your money, or even there might be money in this whole mix. It might also be about love, but it talks about frustration as plans change, and worries, emotional and financial. It talks about infidelity and betrayal, separation and divorce, sleepless nights, legal battles, disenchanted and no desire, restless and introspective, burnt out, exhausted, life feeling stale and flat, and for you to take action immediately, or maybe somebody has taken an immediate action, and whatever this action is that is keeping you feeling like you're having sleepless nights. And there might be an opportunity to change that this month, or but doesn't have to be. Depends on whoever you're dealing with and the energy that they can they're putting out, or the choices, or that they might be making in this situation. But this also talks about feeling like a victim. So somebody who feels like a victim, that might be changing. Maybe somebody might, understand, oh, I'm no longer a victim, and I can actually turn this situation around. And where it looks like, things were not moving, it might start moving, who knows? But it talks about showing humility and gratitude. So there might be something changing in your environment, but it looks like you do require some kind of strength to either accept or move forward with regards to whatever the situation is. And the cornucopia card is explained by the 7 of club. And in this deck, it talks about somebody who has an air sign. So we've picked up water, earth, and air sign. So water, earth, and air. The only sign that is missing here will be fire sign. Okay, but this talks about financial position improving, stronger sense of security, positive work changes, rewards through talent, prudence with money needed, and creation and execution of a plan. Evaluate all information, prosperity and success, and trouble from opposite sex, interference in love life, beware of becoming burnt out, and rest and recharge. So I think we're picking up this, burnt out a second time, I think. Yes. So somebody might be feeling burnt out, because if you look at this card, it talks about burnt out and exhausted. And here also it talks about, beware of becoming burnt out. So somebody might be stressing a situation to a point where they're feeling like, strength, they don't have the strength to keep this going or to keep going. All right. They might be feeling burnt out in whatever this situation might be in regards to. It might be a work situation for some of you. Doesn't have to be. But 7 is the number of solitude. So, when I look at that and there's, talk about rest and recharge. So somebody might need to really take time out. You might have been totally stressed out from whatever the situation is, that you now need time to go back. It might be regarding your money situation or your family situation, your love connection. But whatever this is some kind of caring connection, something that you feel brings you some kind of stability in your life that maybe, hasn't given you any inner peace. And finally there's an opportunity for your heart desires to turn around, or for things to move on, or for delays and frustrations to end, or but some of you might also need to pay attention to the list of things that I mentioned earlier on. But this is like a very mental card. This is, I have the mental card, I have the love card, and I have the like this. That's why this deck is really like different for me, because normally when we pull the club, and club, seven of club talks about normally, and then the regular tarot has to do with a fire sign, right? But in this deck it talks about an air sign, somebody who has Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So you guys might be dealing with an air sign, an earth sign, or a water sign. Guys, I hope this provides some kind of clarity regarding whatever the situation is for you. I do wish you all the best, guys. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this with anybody who's a life path number 9. And I do hope things can change and turn around for good for you in your particular situation. Until next time, this is Healing Hands. Please do remember to leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you guys. I don't know why we're doing this, but hey, we're doing it anyway, and I would appreciate your feedback if these readings are resonating, so that we can continue doing them. But if not, I guess this might be the first and the last time that we're going to be doing a what could change reading for you guys, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, thank you, number 9. This is Healing Hands. Bye.